rising to the top. Richard Hart, pulse chain will never stop. Self-improvement, wealth, we're breaking the mold. Queens of the kingdom, watch us unfold. But need magic, counting millions, moving fast. Charlie 2020, turning art into crypto cash. Man, I'm bringing NFTs, painting digital dreams. Sammy Chica, Hexa Kid, Aussie pride on the scene. Tam, repping Richard Hart every day. Evangelist for freedom, changing the game away. Jackie Mean Queen, got the world laughing loud. Harmonic Hexa Kid, singing to crypto crowd.
Queens of the kingdom, crypto in our veins. We own the future, breaking every chain.
Hex and pulse chain, building our wealth.
King Poi, Queen Poi, reigning in stealth. From the shining city high on the hill, freedom through the fire, we flexing that skill. Crypto's our path to self-improvement and gain. Queens of the blockchain, we're changing the game.
SMO spider weaving webs across the net. Vibra Lindsay teaching how to grow and reset. CC Blonde Texan, crypto crown on tight. Wild SJ traveling, taking crypto to new heights. KTP OG from the land down under. Samantha Yoga Queen, Zen moves like thunder. Ashley Ash, Cosmic Chic on another plane. Sandy Beach spreading love, changing up the game. Jory the network diva, connecting the dots. Rachel the education star, always on top. Crypto culture, a badass, bossing up with pride. Crypto stylist, always fashion by her side. Hot for my queen, stacking up her bags. Suzanne the diamond queen, dripping riches like swag. Queen the beauty beast, moving fierce, no delay. Expensive football queen, running plays all day.
Queens of the kingdom, crypto in our veins. We own the future, breaking every chain.
Hex and pulse chain, building our wealth.
King Poi, Queen Poi, reigning in stealth.
From the
shining city high on the hill, freedom through the fire, we flexing that skill. Crypto's our path to self-improvement and gain. Queens of the blockchain, we're changing the game.
From Richard Hart's vision to our own crown, crypto queens are rising, we'll never back down. Pulse chain, Hex, DeFi, it's all in our hands. We're breaking the limits, taking over the lands. With King Poi, Queen Poi, we light up the scene. In the shining city, crypto reigns supreme. Queens of the kingdom, forever we strive. Freedom, wealth, and power, we keeping it live. We are the crypto queens, forever standing tall. In the kingdom of blockchain, we answer the call. Wealth, freedom, self-love, we found our way. The queens of crypto are here to stay.
Welcome to the chaos, people gather round. Sourdough and crypto where the weirdest found. Homestead queen, she's got that tallow glow. Slaying haters left and right, she's in control. Vibra Lindsay's here, she's serving up the spice. Grass-fed dreams, she makes the crypto twice. Natural products spinning in her magic hands. Queen of farms, she's got the master plan. Welcome to the shit show, it's a wild ride. Living life on fire, no place to hide. Sourdough and talent lighting up the night. Crypto queen, she's taking flight. Farm to table, baby, every single day. Natural wonders pouring out, she paves the ways. Homestead life, she's rocking it with style. Vibra Lindsay, she's running the mile. In this world, she's the one who makes it right. Sparks of genius dancing in the moonlight. She slays the crypto, reigns supreme. Living dreams, she's the ultimate queen. Welcome to the shit show, it's a wild ride. Living life on fire, no place to hide. Sourdough and talent lighting up the night. Crypto queen, she's taking flight. Every single day, natural wonders pouring out, she paves the way. Homestead life, she's rocking it with style. Vibra Lindsay, she's running the mile. In this world, she's the one who makes it right. Sparks of genius dancing in the moonlight. She slays the crypto, reigns supreme. Living dreams, she's the ultimate queen. Welcome to the shit show. It's a
Hey, you guys, welcome into the shit show. It's John here, Crypto Compassion. I'm real excited about this one because I've had the opportunity to meet both, Lindsay and her husband, Adam. Great people. Met them in real life. I'm really excited because they bring an approach to crypto that's unmatched by, what they do, and what they talk about is about sustainable living outside of crypto also, you guys. It's not just about your gains, it's about health and wealth. And so I'm excited to have this opportunity just to share a moment and talk about, crypto, but really about what she's doing with Vibra Farms and the health and beauty products that, they're making, and talk about it and just share about what they have plans for in the future beyond just crypto, you guys. So without further ado, we got ourselves Rip City Pulse in the house. We got She Slays Crypto, and we got Vets also in the house. So let's bring them up and talk about it, you guys. Hello, hello, and hello.
Hoorah!
Hoorah.
Bang, bang.
Hoorah.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
Yes.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I'm so excited about today.
And welcome to
Yeah.
the show.
Welcome to the show. I've heard a lot. I haven't even looked at any charts or any crypto because I just kind of put my hand underneath my butt and I sit on them. But I heard a lot of people crying today. I don't know, and that's actually where I'm kind of excited that we're just kind of pivoting and talking about things that are beyond crypto. You know what I mean? And I want to support everyone. We want to support the kings. We want to support the queens, especially stuff outside of crypto and what you're doing with your sustainable products. I'm excited to hear more about it.
Oh, hey, I'm really excited too. Sorry, I was just reading one of the comments in the chat, and I've
Well, yeah.
never
As
ever
to-
worked.
Yeah.
As to one of
Sorry.
those comments, this guy is a known, he has multiple profiles. This is the person that actually put up pictures of Hexy Bastard's son. He created tokens and under their, I forget the name of their token generator, but this is the kind of person that they've been dealing with. So I'm going to remove it and disregard it, but just ignore and override.
Thanks. Yeah. No, I just wanted to set the record straight. I've never worked with either one of them, and
Yeah.
if I did, I'd be the first one to be shouting from the rooftops about it. And everything that we've presented, whether it's been on YouTube or Twitter or in person, we are who we are in person, the same person we are behind the screen. I don't know how to describe
That's
it
right.
other than that. Those who know us know us.
Perfectly.
We
Yeah.
can go on from there. But
Yeah.
Vibra Farm, man, Vibra Farm is not just a physical location, although we hope that it will grow into many physical locations. The goal is clean food and water, shelter, renewable energy, wealth preservation, community, barterability, education, and skill sharing. Because without any of those things, your gains are just paper.
Yep.
Your time is equated in measure of paper instead of quality of life. So that's really what Vibra Farm is about, is bringing more attention to the quality of your life. Sit on your hands. Don't look at charts. Plant a seed and watch that grow. I tell you 100 times over, it's so much more satisfying at the end of the day to harvest that yield.
Yeah. I mean, you bring up a great point. I know I've listened to your husband talk about, Vibraville and just the opportunity for many like-minded people kind of getting together and sharing a life of abundance. That's a lot of it doesn't even have to deal with wealth and crypto. It's more like a community growth effort of becoming more connected with the earth, eating healthy, and having a sustainable lifestyle that's abundant in family and friends, and so many of those aspects that I think that a lot of us have in this society have gotten away from, and it's kind of unfortunate, but the pendulum needs to swing back. It really does. And I think that's I think there's an effort, a groundswelling of people wanting to get back to that kind of a lifestyle.
Tradition. It's a lot
Yeah.
of tradition has gotten lost throughout the years. And with technology and convenience, when they in 1970, when they sent women off to work,
Yep.
They did such a great disservice to out there while they were doing themselves a great service of having these women service their pockets. So now
Yep.
you have two incomes, two taxable incomes. You have two vehicles, two insurances. I mean, you guys could do the math. We're all here, right?
Yeah.
So it's not. I joke, but it's kind of like, I spent 3 hours a day in the kitchen, but it's not true. I be able to manage my time so that I could do other things with my life. But at the end of the day, what's important to me is maintaining our health so that we can maintain and grow our wealth.
Now, I had a YouTube video that I wanted to play at some point because it kind of like, well, one, I want to step back and say, Rip City, thank you for making the video for Lindsay and everything. Like, I love technology and the things that we're incorporating and doing, whether it's like custom music and videos. But this video kind of hit me, and you guys just buckle up. Just let me just go ahead and play it because it kind of hits home with. I know it's a music video, but it's from. Just let me ride with it, and just let me hit with it. But it just kind of hit me because it kind of is striking a chord with exactly what you talked about, and it's talking about kind of the societal things that we're dealing with. So I'm going to just rip with it and we're going to go with it. And then we'll come back and just, cherish the moment and talk about it, you guys. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. All right.
There's a man on TV at a desk in a suit. He lies through his teeth and they still call it the news. And there's a man in a white coat whose medicine kills. He loves when you're sick cause you pay for his pills. There's a man at the bank who will give you a loan so that you'll buy a house and then he'll take your home. There's a man who wants you spending your life online, knows you're searching for truth but controls what you find. We'll be fine, babe, if we don't make it through. There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It don't help if you can fly, it's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you. There's a man in a court sworn to uphold the law, but he's crooked as a fence post and don't do his job. There's a man in a classroom who should know the facts, but he's brainwashing kids, teaching English and math. There's a man in your phone who hears everything you say. He knows everywhere you go, every joke you ever made. There's a man with a bloodline that owns the whole world. Every airplane and building and gold, brick and pearl. We'll be fine, babe, if we don't make it through. There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly, it's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you. Pray that the man in the sky's watching over us tonight, cause there's people looking down on us for fighting for what's right. Hold the line, babe, and I'll hold on to you. There's a man in the clouds and I hope he's looking down, cause there's people here on earth who trying to put us in the ground. We'll be fine, babe, I won't let go of you. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly, he's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you.
So with that being said, we need people like Lindsay and Adam to be leaders, because we live in precarious times, you guys. And so for some reason that kind of struck a chord with it actually kind of got me thinking about this sustainable living and kind of going back to those traditions and how we've gone so far into these societal type things that just like want to just drag us down as people. And that's why I really enjoy what you guys are doing. And I just want to encourage you guys to be the leaders that you are in this space, not just in crypto, but in business. What say to you, Lindsay?
Well, I say thank you.
Yeah.
And it's more than just us. It's about 10 it's about growing a community and starting with 10 people in 10 miles that you know and you could trust. And barterability and skill sharing comes in there, where say that you love your cows and me not so much, not so much, but you have your cows, I make medicinal herbs, and
Mm-hmm.
we share. um skill sharing. One of our community members, Freddie, I sent him a starter and he sent that out to 15 more families. Now 15 more families are getting fed from one starter, and it's growable, it's sustainable, it's doable, it's a little bit of time. And
Mm-hmm.
that little bit of time actually pays you back, because it's good for your health, it's good for your gut, and it gives you a sense of something to anchor into, especially in times. I mean, from now until 2000 or 2030, we're looking at a huge global shift of the monetary system.
Yep.
What happens every cycle of 18 and 40 years? We're looking at the same energies coming around from 1965. What happened in 1965? We all remember.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at that same kind of energy coming back. And I mean astrologically speaking too, like in a bigger sense, that energy, so to speak, is coming back. And instead of grounding in fear, because that's where they want you. If you're afraid, you're easier to control. If you're afraid, you're easier to manipulate. If you're afraid, you're easier to fall in line. Just saying.
Yep.
So if you come from a place of self-reliance, self-preservation, but you don't have to do it alone. That
Right.
I think that's the part that kind of maybe scares some people from stopping and pulling away from convenience, is fear that, how am I going to do this? How am I going to start? It starts very simply. It starts in your one bedroom studio apartment. If you're there, you start
Yep.
with one small pot and a seed and some sunlight, and you can grow basil. You can make fresh pesto. You can make tea out of that. There are so many different things you could do with one seed, one pot, a little bit of sun and some water. And I would love for more people to have that self-confidence that you can do that too. You have the ability. We all have magic green thumbs. Sometimes mine used to be black. I used to kill a lot of plants, but
Yeah.
we learn. But it's really just taking the time to invest into skills that will benefit you in the long run. If you're investing your time into scrolling and you're investing your time into a toxic situation, what are you getting out of that? You're walking away like our friend in the chat previously, who obviously has a salty chip on their shoulder.
Right.
Those people I welcome in too. Everybody needs a place to ground and shelter, and I just want to share more of that.
I think you bring up a good point too about confidence, where like, people think, oh, I don't have time to grow like a farm. Just like, maybe you think, oh, I can't do 20 push-ups. We'll start with 5. You know what I mean? And so start with just like a plant. And then you start to build confidence like, hey, I can do one plant. And they often do say, like, if you look at someone's plant, there's a lot to look at, as far as their ability to time management, care, and just like, a green thumb doesn't come, I don't think, just overnight. It takes some practice. It takes some like connecting with that, knowing the needs of it, through nutrients and water and all that kind of good stuff. So I want to kind of get into the opportunity to kind of showcase the website, and I can present that. Thanks for allowing me to share that video about Tom McDonald singing that song, and just kind of, I don't know, for some reason it just spoke to me, and I don't know.
So impactful. Yes, it hits on every level. Amazing.
It just kind of, and it also just felt like it kind of resonated with what you guys are putting down as far as the vibe and the frequency, as far as we're trying to go, like, again, bring the pendulum back to tradition. It's just like, yeah, we can be technologically advanced in our capabilities as far as knowing crypto and DeFi, but we don't need to be so over the top that we don't know how to like grow food and live off the land. And everything is so microwave. Like, I'm so used to like too using like AI and making these YouTube descriptions and thumbnails, and I get more done like in 20 minutes than I could probably. It would take me like 3 hours. I love it. It's awesome. But at the end of the day, if I don't know how to swing a hammer and plant, food, we could get drastically hurt by, an impending consequences of what might happen in the future. I don't know. I just don't want to be in a place where I'm not prepared for that. And this is an opportunity for us to prepare.
Is somebody working out back there? Sounds like somebody.
I don't know. I'm going to mute Vets just because I think that's his hot mic there. So let's go ahead and pull up your guys' website here. I have it pulled up, and I want to talk about it and just kind of you can walk through and just kind of let me know what's going on here. And let's see here. All right, there we go. Beautiful.
You're catching us on our soft launch. I don't see anything on the screen yet other than the back. Oh, I see it circling. But yeah, it's like also expanding your mindset, like a little bit of that song, because it does resonate highly. It also had a little bit of a touch of a scarcity tone to it, and reminding people that we're under a cover or blanket, so to speak, of these people that own things. But remember that it's to be solution focused and abundance focused is how you will really fill up your cup at the end of the day, instead of focusing on things are going to get really hard. Like their 2% target is absolute like nonsense, and we all know that. So we're going to start seeing a 3% target inflation. Like they're just going to start manipulating numbers sideways. And if you're focused on numbers and charts, then it just makes life a little harder, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that what we're seeing too is there's a great awakening happening with a lot of people. I mean, I'm not going to get into politics, but I will say what I do see is a lot of people are saying enough's enough. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting out of control. For some reason, the website's not wanting to load. So let's take a look here.
Hey, double check. Does that look like the right URL, Lindsay?
Let's see. Vibra Farm. Yep. Try the www. I might need that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where I was going with 3% inflation. Look at eggs, $8 eggs out there. How sustainable is an $8 carton of eggs for? And that might not even be truly pasture raised, because there is, in knowing the difference too between cage free, pasture raised, organic. Just because they say organic on them does not necessarily mean that the chicken is organic. They just might feed them organic food. So
Right.
Maintaining and growing a relationship with your local farmers, producers, makers, that's so important. Your local bakery. If you're not ready to start baking some sourdough, head down there and support them by buying a loaf once a week. It's better for your gut, and it's a great way to keep your community thriving.
Yeah. Gut health. I've been going through a lot of education on that too here just recently, just trying to, it's almost like they talk about your gut being like its own mind in many ways, like so much of what you put in your stomach and resetting it and having healthy microbes and everything within there, it really does affect your mind and your thought process and all those kind of things.
Your gut is your second brain, and
right.
So when you feel that gut bloat, that gut rot, or you're sloshing around caffeine on an empty stomach, you literally are what you eat. What you produce throughout the day is what you consume throughout the day. So that comes with like what you read and what you eat also. So mindfulness, mindful consumption, it's hard to come by these days. We're busy and we're hungry and we're stressed and we're moving and all these things,
Yeah.
For sure. The so what was your inspiration for Vibra Farms? How many years in the making has this? Like, what's the backstory? How did?
Back here, this is Vibra Farm. This is where I grew up. This is our koi pond.
Oh,
I'll move it
nice.
around so you guys can see it. There's a waterfall that comes up this way, like
Wow.
towards where the grass is. There's a waterfall that comes down, and then that's stocked with koi. The kids play there.
Touch and they play. They actually pet the koi, probably, huh?
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
No, koi are really friendly. I remember
really
I had a friend that had koi like this big, and they would just come up and they like let you. But yeah, you're right. They're all slimy and kind of like carpy feeling.
Yes, they're beautiful. They are beautiful bottom feeders. They really are.
Oh yeah.
But so Vibra Farm, I grew up on a farm. I grew up in the center of 50 acres of stone fruit orchards, and so peaches, plums, pears, apricots,
Wow.
things with a stone pit in them. And really, how could that leave you? How could that feeling of freedom and the smell of fresh air and that feeling of just being able to be a kid or just being able to be a human on this earth without any extra energies or externalities coming at you, that is peace, that is heaven for me. And it's amazing to be able to feed families with that food and to teach our children how to sustain and maintain their own health and wealth with that stuff.
Yep. Agreed. No, that's beautiful, man. I mean, that's man, I'm envious and happy for you all at the same time. It's
we
it's
can't wait for you to come and visit.
Yeah. Look forward to
Truly, I dream of having a large farm table with our friends and our family gathered around, celebrating the harvest for the season. These are little things that will happen in Vibraville. It's not, if or when. I speak things into existence. I'm an excellent manifester. Vibraville will happen.
It will happen.
Yeah.
AJ,
I know you. I know you want to pipe in here, buddy.
I do. Lindsay, I love this conversation. I grew up in the 70s and 80s in Fairbanks, Alaska. My parents lived off the land because of necessity. There was no technology. And you're like bringing me back to my childhood. Like we would go out and shoot a moose every year. And I remember my parents taking me, to the pig farm to get the pig slaughtered. It's just like everything that you're saying. And one of the things that you didn't list in your long list of things that we're so unaware of, I think it's just education. Like people don't really know this stuff exists. They're so like, we're so like we've been learning these ways for so long, and technology has kind of just creeped up on us, and we have no idea that if everything went down, every single one of us would be in real trouble. So if you don't have somebody that's like Lindsay in your life, you should get one because, it's just like, I know that, if the shit goes down, I have a friend that lives, 30 miles out of town and, he's got a bunker, he's got all the guns and the ammo, he's got, he's prepared and because I am not. So if you're not prepared, you better know someone that is for sure. 100%. But I love this conversation and I love what you're doing, Lindsay, and thank God we have somebody like you and Adam in our community.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're not focusing on doomsday prepping or anything of doom. It's to be prepared is a good thing. Don't make no mistake about it. I don't know when, but I do understand that there will be a huge energy crisis within the next 18 months. So you are looking at a good few days where the world will not have power. So keep, goal. Then that's where these things with education and barterability come in.
Yes.
Great. You have a mobile phone. I don't need a mobile phone when my kids are hungry.
Right.
I'm so glad that you have a Lambo, but I can't chop that up and put that in the oven. That's not going to do us any good.
Right.
So, and
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
to that
downplaying
point,
those things. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say to AJ's point though, it's good to have those friends, yes, but you best better bring your own supplies to chip in and help with
Sure.
everything because their sustainability is designed for them and their family, and like and to Vibra's point, as far as bring something to the table, barter, right? Bring ammunition, bring whatever it is that you can contribute to the well-being, the overall, whatever it is, from security to sustainability to water to fuel or what have you. But there's many elements to it all, but and everyone has to play a part and contribute. There's no freeloaders. And then the other aspect of that is you're going to have people though that are going to be marauders, right? They're going to want to take what people built up and have as well because they don't have. So there's levels, in my opinion, between security, sustainability. If you have a good group of people, et cetera, build a community, right? I mean, strengthen community.
Yeah, that's everything, especially going on for the next few years. Community and having that sense of security will be everything. You can have as much money in the world as you want to, but if you don't have the security, you're not going to be able to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Completely. Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, I know they always talk about gold being God's money, but like I tell you, when DEFCON 5 hits, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure people want shiny rocks. They're gonna want food, shelter, warmth, all those kinds of things. And I wanted to pull up the Vibra Farms, their Twitter page here. What good to you there, AJ?
It's funny that you just mentioned gold because I was just talking to Marcus, Triple Dad, a couple days ago about gold and silver, and he's like, "Dude, I got ammo, I got bullets. If I want gold and silver, I just come and take yours."
Well, I mean,
I'm like, okay, Marcus, note to self.
I know. love my Triple Dad.
Well, he's got a good point.
I mean, you're right though. There are people out there that are subtractors and takers, and don't mistake our kindness for weakness. You are welcome,
Right.
but we'll show you the door real quick too.
Amen.
Right. He forgets that I might protect myself.
Yeah.
So I want to encourage anybody watching live on the replay gang here, go give Lindsay a follow, you guys. She brings a lot to the community and we appreciate her. Let's see here. Where do I have that? There we go. Give her a follow. So right here, we're on the Twitter page of Vibra Farms, which is below. And yeah, I mean, you have not just beyond sustainable living, you're obviously building and making hand creams and deodorants and all kinds of stuff. I mean, can you kind of jump into exactly what that represents?
That is where I came from. My entrepreneurial spirit rose from making organic and natural skincare. My son was diagnosed with autism before he was 2, and I was just so desperate to why? I needed answers, man. I was like, why? Where did this come from? What's going on? Well, we've since come to a few conclusions on that one. However, my first thing was, strip down the diet, strip down the skincare. 40 to 60% of what you put on your skin is absorbed into your bloodstream.
Right.
So you are what you consume on that one. And then everything that you're consuming is absorbed into your bloodstream through your mouth. So I stripped him of caseins and gluten and, well, not strip, we went through a gradual process. But anyway, that's really where the concept behind the skincare and sustainable, healthy living came from. I was on a path where I felt like I was being a good little debt slave until that happened. It really woke me up. All right, this is, I'm a pretty healthy eater. How can I step it a little bit? And then when you have a little one involved that, is having troubles where you don't know and all you want to do is help. I found that taking not necessarily the gluten out of his diet, but the quality of the breads that we were consuming made an enormous difference with him.
Yeah.
He was very hyperactive, just really hard to get him to focus on one task and sit down with me. Well, guess what? Stripping the things that feed kids, like
Right.
cereals and the goldfish crackers and the Cheez-Its, even though he wasn't consuming a lot of those, maybe once or twice a week. That was enough. That was enough for him. And I
Wow.
saw a huge difference when we took that away. So now I make our own crackers, I make our own cereal and things
Nice.
like that.
Bread
Yeah.
and doing the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Um,
Sourdough for me became a reason, honestly, to get out of bed in the morning, some mornings.
Okay.
awesome.
When my brother had passed away. It's such a hard time being like, okay, I'm really excited to like get up and let's go see what's going on. And it gave me something, it was just something, it just seemed like silly and menial at the time, but I really found myself being like, it's 6 a.m. Gotta go check on my starter. Whereas before I'd be like, it's 6 a.m. Oh my God, I just need a lot more hours
Right.
sleep.
You had a purpose, a reason.
Yeah.
Purpose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It gave me something to really just when my children weren't around me to nurture, it gave me something to nurture, which gave me something to feel good about. And like that's a very feministic quality, but also men have that quality of nurturing too. You guys are pretty amazing beings, which you don't get enough credit for out in these days with all this craziness. The good ones you guys really deserve. Thank you. You guys all deserve like big hugs and big pedestals to stand on.
Yeah. No, thank you.
What makes the world go
I
round.
agree. I mean, your husband is amazing. One of the societal things that I always look to is, we talk about make America great again. I say make dads great again. And I feel like,
Yes.
I think if you want to fix society, men need to be allowed to feel confident in what they're doing as far as being a man and being a
Yes.
husband and being a
100%.
dad. It's okay for you to be a strong dad. Like go and do it, be it. You know what I mean? Because if you look at anything happening in society, I can almost point to there might be a missing element, and that's probably a dad in the family.
Yeah.
So
It's not just spending time with your children, it's being present with them. It's putting that phone away and letting the two of you just sit in silence for as long as it takes because those kids they want interaction. They thrive on it. They need instruction, they need accountability. I like Cesar Millan, exercise, discipline, and affection, but it's true. Like they really do need to be nurtured in such a way where you're such a present, hands-on parent. And I think that the cell phone was like the worst thing to happen to some parents. How many people do you see seriously though sitting at dinner and they're like this and they're all like this and their kids like this at the table at dinner? I'm like, oh, come on. So
Yeah.
no judgment. We're all
no, but like you said, like they could be watching a movie and dad's on the couch doing this while they're doing, you know what I mean? So it just takes away from what I love seeing about Vetch is he'll post these pictures of him going out and having the dad-daughter date, whether it be at the hockey game or what, you know what I mean? But like you're exclusively putting your time and energy into that moment. You're owning it. You know what I mean? You're owning the memories, you're owning the moment. And I just encourage people, like when you do lock into something, lock into it, even if it's only a short while, lock into it. Let that person know that your time is associated to them and them alone at that moment. And so, we have a lot of distractions in this world. And so sometimes we need to simplify things too.
oh, those daddy and daughter dates.
Yeah.
So they're honestly, I can't tell you as a woman how important those become to her over the years. Having that relationship with you will foster a positive relationship with another man in her future so that she's gonna pick a good one because she had a good one to show her the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
true. But yeah, nothing like a daddy-daughter dance as well. So make sure you take those littles out there and share that experience.
Don't wait for someone else to set it up. Set it up in your community. Have a daddy-daughter date.
Good point.
Bring a boombox to playground and tell the dads in your daughter's class that you're going to do a daughter dance playground date. The kids will love it. You'll love it. You'll be the dad of the year for 4 hours of your time. It's little simple things like that.
Dancing, music and dancing is good for the soul. If anyone didn't catch it or know that by now, like it frees your soul. It's a form of escapism. You can reset. Music is good. Whatever genre does it for you. So
That's right. That's where Vibra came from. Vibra Finance, Vibra Farm. The word Vibra is vibration, frequency,
Yeah,
energy. We are all fluid beings. Sometimes we just get a little stuck with our own egos.
true, true. Yeah, I went down the route of doing some frequency therapy, if you will, and it was enlightening and peaceful, tranquil, but lets you, instead of using like pharmaceuticals to get in that place to unpack things or what have you. Frequency is just like the around the type of going around. Well, yeah, they can either do it by voice or they can do it by the glass.
Yeah, the
you know,
glass
Are you,
things. Yeah,
are you talking harmonic hexagon type frequency?
I am talking
yeah,
harmonic
yeah,
hexagon.
Crystal sound balls. Yeah.
yeah.
She's freaking incredible.
And specifically to harmonic hexagon, if you're out there
Yes.
listening, thank you for taking your time to work with me for a period of time, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And that does not go unforeseen, but thank you.
Yeah,
That's
she
what I'm
worked
talking
with
about.
Ashley and I.
Yeah.
You don't? Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. This community is
Yeah.
so rich with
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful resources. We are so blessed. I was on a phone call yesterday with someone who does not interact with Twitter at all, found us through YouTube and our website, and absolutely beautiful hexagon, has many deep hexagon relationships, not on Twitter, out there healing the world, curing
Right.
cancer. It's pretty freaking amazing. It
Yeah.
really is.
That is
Um,
amazing.
and I'll speak firsthand to your lip balm. It does come. What kind of wrappings do you have? Like when I bought some, it was pulse chain and something else on the wrapper outside. I bought a bunch of them and took them on a cruise that we did and handed them out to everybody, gifted them. But what do you got going now? What flavors or this and that? What do you
Oh,
got?
that's so awesome. Yeah, no, thank you so much for that. I just love getting I made those special for the Pulse Chain tour and Pulse Chain events so that people would have something. It is we were talking about entrepreneurial spirit and becoming entrepreneurs and like how do you start that, where do you come from? And it's just getting something into somebody's hands that gives them an idea. So that lip balm doubles as a business card. There's QR codes on it, and it'll take you right to the Pulse Chain site, or it takes you right to Internet Money so that you can download your wallet. Just there's different things that I'd put on there. Those I had actually removed a little bit from Vibra Farm. I want to keep like the crypto part of that separate. Those are still on my Etsy store. Vibra Farm website concentrates more on tallow skincare, which is naturally rendered beef fat, which some
Okay.
people are okay with, some people don't love to know, but it actually comes from nutrient vitamin rich fats that surround the organs. So when it's slowly processed and rendered, it makes it so that you could cook with it. You can put it on your skin. It's very high in A, D, E, and K vitamins. And it also has the same molecular weight as our skin's own natural moisturizer, which is sebum. So with animal fats, instead of clogging the pore when you're putting your lotion on, animal fats actually sink into the pore, which help to moisturize it without like increasing your pore size. You're not going to expand your pores, but it will help to moisturize and maintain that elasticity. So that's why I've been loving working with tallow. We have a few really amazing local farmers that are out there hand feeding, grass feeding their cows, take care of them really well. And it really
It's a
shows.
night and day difference as far as even just from the meat aspect. You pulled up a slab of meat between, traditional feed and 100% grass.
Absolutely.
Like you can see it in the marbling.
Absolutely.
Like it's
Yeah.
night and day difference.
And I'm out. I have some beef tallow.
Yeah. No,
And I'm
I know.
out, so I need to order some from you. So I'll be doing that. I was
know.
trying to win some, but
Let's do it. I want to do a couple
Yeah.
giveaways.
real quick, because I got to run into work. But I just wanted to thank you, Lindsay, for coming on. I loved the conversation about healing and making connections. That is one of the main reasons that I got involved with these guys. because look, I've searched all my life for like wanting to make a positive impact in the world, wanting to make a difference, and doing my part, especially in this community. I've been around years now, and I'm just grateful to be able to be a part of this. I mean, this is a very big deal what we're doing, and obviously you're a part of that. And look, you gave something to me when I made your video. Like, I never thought about how my videos impact other people emotionally. And when you told me your story about, man, that brought tears to my, I was like, wow. I mean, I get hair on my standing up all over. Thank you, because it means so much to me that these things that I'm working so hard on learning and trying to get good at have an impact like that for somebody like you. I really appreciate you, and thank you for coming on. You're welcome anytime. We're excited to have Adam on tomorrow. Wait till you see his video.
Yeah.
It is. That's fire.
Yeah.
The video is really,
AJ, just let you know I'm gonna play that video at the end. Okay.
Yes, I know. I have to run in, but love you guys. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Later. Love it.
yeah. The video, when I watched it, I was like, that was so nice, because he's right. It really is. So it just is. I don't put these things out there for accolades or approval or followers, or I hate the word influencer. But I guess like influencing in a way where I'm encouraging people to take care of themselves and not so that they're looking to me to take care of them. Although I'm such a nurturer, like I am a mom, like I'm so lovey, like I really do just want to bring everybody in. But I also realize, like, you got to teach a man to fish, and for us to really keep kicking some butt together, we need to be able to grow together, So it's all about encouraging and fostering confidence, because if I can bake bread, you can too. If
So are you throwing, like the sourdough? Are you throwing? I guess you got to do like that extra, so it's a little extra to get that extra fluff or what have you.
So this is, and I want to give one of these away to your audience members. So I will let you guys do the picking or however you want to pick, but I would love to be able to send someone a active freeze-dried sourdough starter and the ebook called Rise of the Dough. So it'll take you through getting your starter activated all the way to baking your first loaf of bread, sweet rolls, crackers, pancakes, waffles. There's a few recipes in there too. Yeah, I was going to try to open it for you guys. This one's a little tough, but they come in it's a little freeze-dried nugget, so to speak. And all you need is water for the first day. The second day, you need water and flour. And from there, just like Freddie, you could feed 15 families from this 14-gram nugget. It's pretty amazing.
That's what I'm talking about. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So
amazing. Is that available on your website as well?
Yes, it is. Yep. If you visit Vibra Farm, you'll see there is a kit that concludes the ebook and the starter. I have just a starter, or I have just the ebook if you already have a starter.
Are you doing everything by hand, or do you have a machine that does it and helps you out?
Artisanal, small batch, very high quality. Quality is so important to me that I really do like very, very small batches with me. And when like my skincare business, that's where like the skincare with Vibra Farm came in, my entrepreneurial self before I found crypto. I was in a large manufacturing situation where I was producing 20 to 30,000 bottles daily to send out internationally. So I've been there.
Your background, that helps.
Yeah. Yeah. That maternity skincare specifically. I specialized in maternity skincare for about 5 years, pregnancy and postpartum. Not so much on babies. The liability with like the after part of the skincare and advertising is a little touchy with that. Thank you a lot, FDA. You like money grab a grinder. Oh, anyway. But yeah, that's like trying to heal my son, and then bringing in wanting better skincare from my kids and daughter, like brought me into starting to make my own soaps and lotions. And then it just really evolved into international business.
Wow.
Downsized after COVID. Thank you, Trump, and your tariffs at 10% with the glass. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. It was killing a lot of small biz. Totally done by design. But I want to encourage more people out there. Don't lose that entrepreneurial spirit. Venmo, PayPal with this $600 nonsense. Like it used to be 20,000, now it's 600. Come on, like you can't.
I'm hoping that'll get reversed and bring some common sense back to it. But
I don't know, man. Look at what we're seeing with those BOI filing. There was an injunction to stop the BOI filing mandate, and now they're starting. Now the legislation's getting kicked around forever. They're just keeping us in limbo.
That's bullshit. Yes, the BOI thing is bullshit for sure.
Don't file it. It's not mandated. It's a suggestion. You could do this, and then we'll know every facet of everything. And it's not that you're doing dishonest business. It's just like there's some things that you're asking me for information for that you're not asking Target and Walmart and those corporations for. So if you're not going to hold them accountable, why the little man's feet to the fire? So, like getting more people fired up to, listen, if you have trees behind your house and a chainsaw, you could sell wood. Like those are easy little things of income. If my son can do it, he puts together little starter kits, he bundles them all up, ties them with twine, he takes them out to the road, stacks them up neatly, he charges $3 a bundle.
Nice.
That's just fun money. And that's,
he doesn't have to pay tax on it.
I know.
It's like shit was getting out of hand for a while, like where like they were going after like the local town people would, if a kid had a lemonade stand, it'd be like, you need to have a permit for solicitation on the corner, blah blah. Like get the fuck, come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, but it's because it's so public safety, public health. You don't know what that little kid's dropping into his lemonade, so you got to charge him a permit to be able to, like, that. Literally, it's just, I don't know. You guys get me? It's just a piece of paper for those things, and having like having a clean work environment. That's where the accountability comes in, because not everybody's as honest with their manufacturing processes. So you do have to have some kind of accountability. So I do understand both sides of it, but at the same time, got to hold one party accountable. You got to do it to the same, even little one. So, but anyway, so this is the key to feeding your family for years. So whoever wants it, how can we do this giveaway? I'm like really excited about it.
I was just trying to pull up the giveaway tool. For some reason, it's giving me a 404 error on my end. Typically, I could just do the giveaway tool.
The internet's being, are we being attacked? Are we getting?
I don't know. Like we couldn't pull up your website. Then I tried the giveaway tool, and it's all 404 error. Typically, I could use the giveaway tool, and I could just put it in like a word, like hey, say Queen, and then people put it in chat, Queen, and we'll do a giveaway for like a T-shirt or something like that. And so in this situation, we could do something where I won't get the word yet, but it would give the ability for the giveaway tool. And what you do is just put giveaway after the StreamYard link there, bud. And so it'll allow it, but for some reason it was being finicky today. On a different
I have
note,
2 of them, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will figure it out. One way I guess we could do is we could kind of conjure up an idea on maybe a question, and whoever puts it in chat,
first, whoever puts it in first.
Yeah, puts it in first and it's accurate, then that's the one way we could kind of corner who gets the packet, So I'm trying to think of I got no joy on the giveaway either. So we'll here's an easy one. So like maybe what's the max hex length that you can stake for?
How many days? What's the
how many days? Yeah, what's the max
in terms of days?
Yeah, did Freddie Quotes do a song about that? Like, those guys.
There you go. Hey,
XP&W.
XP&W, Jules.
Right.
So,
all right, outstanding.
So we'll connect the dots on that. They want to take away our giveaway tool. We'll just throw it in chat.
That's right.
10 tops, a good close second there.
Good job. Good deal. All right. So you got to do another question, or just
we gotta think of another question.
All right.
Maybe
okay. Everybody ready? What's the hex inflation rate?
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Hex.
They're the only inflation that we actually like.
Yes.
If you're a T-shirt holder.
Yes. Not everybody answer at once.
It's okay. They're drumming the fingers.
You know, I still
They're-
got some things are still spinning on my thing here. Jeez.
Yeah, what's going on?
There we go.
Oh, we got a winner.
Coming in hot.
Oh,
yeah.
wait. Look what Jules came in with 36.9, but then we got the inflation rate.
Oh, the 369.
Ah.
That's the correct one. Yes, yes.
All right.
Tip
Way to go.
top.
So
Bravo, bravo.
These I
Michelle,
will
let's play
physically
some
mail to
music
you, and
for
your
'em.
ebook will come electronically.
I'm sorry. So reiterate how you want to get that to him again.
Please DM me on Twitter so that I can get your address. I'll physically mail you your packet of sourdough, and then I will send you your book to get started. So I'll send you a little printout so you have your activation instructions, and then you can download the book when you're ready to get started. I'm really excited for you.
Oh yeah, that's
can
awesome.
you break down what's in the ebook?
So in the ebook, I walk you through how to rehydrate this. This is a dry disc. So I walk you through how to rehydrate with the exact measurements and the time expectancy of what you're kind of looking at. Oh, it did open. Yay. So this is what we're looking at here.
Oh, cool.
Little dry little space cookie, it looks like. And then I'll walk you through not only activation, but how to use your discard instead of throwing it away. No waste here. There's so many uses, from cleaning supplies to you could even do a face mask with it, baking extra goods, glue. I mean, there's a lot of uses for it. So no waste. I like to walk you through all of that. And then I give you a few recipes that you can use. And my favorite bread recipe is not traditional. I do use an organic whole wheat and white flour mix, but I am not there with the einkorn yet. Einkorn flour is a little rustic for me. I'm working my way there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just nothing short of just awesome and amazing, and just good things come in small packages. It's cool.
That's right. That's right.
Hell yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, this little thing. Yeah, 15 families. This little thing is feeding now, so that's pretty cool. And I walk. Bagels. It has a recipe for bagels in it that
Nice.
costs less than $3. Yeah, it costs less than $3 to make 8 of them. They come out huge and they're delicious. And I'll probably never buy a bagel from the store again.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. So in the meantime, people can go to the Vibra farm on X and start doing some research, DMs, reach out and get the 411, and then check out the website, the storefront on that aspect. And then if somebody wanted some regular lip balm, if you want to put in the private chat your Etsy store as well, that's awesome on its own right as well. You're covering all the angles there, loving it.
Yeah, I wanted to keep the awareness with crypto, and so I love those little lip balms. They have the crypto stuff on it. Those are really fun.
Yeah.
They're better business cards. They're usable, and people actually want to pull them out and show them off. The lip scrubs that I'd sent you that were orange flavored, those are really fun. So they're not just a lip balm; they're actually a lip scrub and balm in one. Exfoliates your lips, leaves them nice and soft, and then you're good to go kiss some egg, get some crypto.
Right. Make it happen. I love the altcoin chef. That's cool. That's good shit.
Yeah. I was trying to work on that with like the cooking and the baking and bringing that into, but I think I'm just going to incorporate that all into Vibra Farm. It's like really, I was doing a video for Phoenix DeFi Hub on Stellar Network. And so I was trying to stretch making faux soup into their faux nominal, yield. So.
Yeah, I get it. You gotta stretch. You gotta stretch the brain and make it happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's amazing what comes about from brainstorming and all that lovely stuff.
You bring up a good point about the lip balm. Like, how often am I gonna pull something like this out, and put it on my lips? Like the lip balm, it's something that people will use, and they look at it. If they're a no coiner, they're kind of like, oh yeah, what's this? Hex.com. I keep pulling it out. It's just like that repetition of seeing, something that this really crazy crypto person, I ran into was like, hey, check it out. Go to hex.com. and they keep using it because one, it had a seal around it, wasn't used. You know, obviously they're gonna keep using it till it's done, and so it's just that constant, repetitive. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. It just gives you a little something extra as a conversation piece. A gift opens the door to conversations all the time, and it really is for the cost of marketing versus the returns on that. I found that returns were much greater than the marketing cost on those. So
yeah, definitely. So what do you know? Here you go. Here's the Etsy storefront.
yay, it's up and working. I don't know if any of the lip balms are visible yet. We had to go through and clean up some of the stuff that was coinciding, but I will add the pulse chain and hex lip balms back up there. I promise.
Sure.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But thanks
Good
for
deal.
taking a look. Yeah, the face cream is amazing. The hand cream, dry, cracked winter skin, it's so tough. But the hand creams don't have fillers in them. So there's no water, there's no aloe, which is great because you need water and aloe to hydrate your skin. But at the end of the day, it's not really going to do much. You really need something to deeply penetrate the pores and nurture, heal what's there. So that's what the tallow is for.
Gotcha. Okay.
And blue tansy smells really good too.
Nice.
And that's your finished product right there. You can make you too could be making bread just like that.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
I'm telling you, it really did become such a therapeutic part of my routine, and it's not just part of my routine now. It's become almost a ritual, and it's something that I really enjoy sharing. I love when people share pictures of their bakes with me. I get really excited for them when their starters are alive and thriving the first time. They'll send me all the pictures of their bubbles. Is this okay? And I get so excited because I know they're one step closer to sustainability.
Exactly. And and I mean, and this is for, it doesn't matter your gender, male, female, whatever. People just enjoy cooking. They enjoy cooking, right? Or baking.
That's right.
What have you.
Actually, most of my clients and customers are men. Most of them. I would say 85%. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, men are not getting the credit that they need nor deserve in this world. Like there's you just are. The second time I've said it today, but I'm just feeling it really hard because you guys it's hard out there. Like you have to be so careful of what you're saying, what you're doing, what are you doing? Are you gonna offend somebody? No. Men just need to be able to be men.
Right.
And
let's bring you know what? Let's bring alpha males back, no more beta male shit, Let's
please, no, we're so sick of it. The lady, if you've noticed the rise in masculine energy and females, that's why, because we're having to overcompensate for lack of masculine energy. Not only like either in a I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. No, but to put a bow on it, it kind of goes back to that sustainable living and eating healthy, because so much of our diets are not nutrient rich, and it kind of depletes the testosterone in men. And so testosterone is not a bad word, you guys. It's okay for you to be strong and masculine and be able to take care of your family and protect them, and to be able to work the yard and the land and the garden and still have enough energy to go back and be the man for your woman. It's okay. You guys can do that. And so we need to get back to the ability to have good food in our bodies. And so you're not going to get that from your highly processed foods and the foods that they give you inside the store that's completely nutrient deficient. And so today's show was really kind of refreshing, because I know that we go hard and we charge hard about crypto, and I've been doing the crypto music and doing the shit show, and it's all based around crypto, but like so much of everything that we're trying to do too is to accomplish a lifestyle that's balanced, and this needs to be in harmony of what we're doing in life. And so that's why it was really refreshing, and I appreciate you coming on here. It's good stuff.
And this is beautiful. It just coincides with, what we're trying to do with the Queen 2 token, highlight the queens of crypto, the women of crypto in general. This isn't chain specific, crypto specific. It's just women in general I think, women are smarter than men. Shh, don't say anything. But, but it's a beautiful thing. And there's a lot of intelligent women that don't get enough credit, such as yourself, in the space that's, predominantly male dominated. So can we not change that? Can we not maybe do a movement to try to highlight and bring in more women and make them feel more welcome into the crypto space collectively? It's a win-win for everybody.
It really is. I can't tell you how nice it is to be in a non-predatory environment. It's it's welcoming and it's genuine, and I feel very blessed because although I lost my brother, I've gained so many. I really truly feel that.
Right on.
Yeah.
Much love.
Yeah.
And I love that about Hexaco because in many ways, I feel like the guys respect and honor the women a lot more than I see in other communities. And the women, the queens, need to be respected and honored and revered. And I feel like we both bring very powerful energies as males and females to the table, you guys. And do not be ashamed about your male energy, but let's respect and honor the women in our community, and let's uplift them and encourage them to be, the leaders that they are. I mean, there's a lot of people coming to crypto, a lot of women who are coming to crypto that don't understand things, and the women are going to have the opportunity to teach them in ways that we as guys can't. It doesn't mean that we don't have those quality traits, but it's going to be the women in our community that are going to be pivotal leaders and pivotal leaders beyond just crypto. You are being a leader by showing the way in sustainable living and beauty products and obviously different ways of living that are beyond just this, I'm going to McDonald's and getting food in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No, come on, you guys.
That would be said for that, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not fast food when it's later in the hospital years later and it all accumulates. It's convenience comes with a price.
It sure does.
This is true. God help us all.
Yeah.
And hey, follow the Vibra Farm track and the path, and it'll set you free and get you on the right track. But the point, though, that we are just 3 to 7 days away from society at any given point from breaking down. When those semi trucks stop rolling and your local grocery store shelves become bare and they're not getting restocked, people start to lose their shit. They start to go they start to go crazy and do things that they normally wouldn't do. And so just people may say, oh, that'll never happen. Yeah, you just never know. We've been close once or twice to it happening, especially during COVID. I mean, thank God those truckers kept on trucking. Because they were essential workers to the T, like keeping America going in our situation here in the States. So, just prepare.
Keep on trucking.
Yep.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking, baby. Keep on trucking, everyone.
And when you see a trucker, get them to toot the horn, man. Lay on that air horn.
That's right. Stop cutting them off. Stop slowing them down. Stop giving them the finger, because they have bigger trucks than, I would say, probably 99% of us on the road out there. So, when you see a trucker, wave, be kind. Come on.
Exactly.
I don't get it, though. They're like, I don't get it. I've seen some crazy people on the road these days. If you could tell the world's hurting, spread more love, give them a wave, not a finger. Give them all. Give them the whole hand.
Show the heart symbol, hey.
Yeah.
It's all there. Yeah. So go to her profile, Vibra Farm, check it out, order some good sourdough, some Talon, all the things.
And I appreciate you coming on today. I'll keep an outro. Oddly enough, you guys, we have her husband coming on tomorrow with Gugan, and we'll kind of get into the crypto stuff, and we'll talk, cross chain and pulse chain and Ethereum and Titan X and Morpheus
all the things.
All the stuff,
Nothing's off.
You guys are in for a treat. Go is a trip,
know.
Man. That you guys are. That's gonna be a good one tomorrow. I can't wait to tune in for that. He's got some good stuff.
Oh yeah. People are just deep in the ditches of just like getting the alpha, and leave that to your husband Adam to do the research and to be in the nitty gritties, of finding the diamonds in the rough and all that kind of stuff. And So we're excited about that. I appreciate you coming on, Lindsay, and we'll give everyone an outro video from Rip City with Vibra Finance and Goo God coming on tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's a good chance I'll be doing music, crypto music, prior to that. I took the day off to focus on the crypto swag side of things that I've been building. So I've been busy and indicted with all that kind of crazy stuff, which is, it's fun, but
It's
you know,
time. It takes time.
It takes time, and clarity sure, you know, makes you feel better than having, you know, sticky notes all over the place, you know. You know,
Bro, you don't want to see mine.
I know you're
Oh,
just
Jesus.
so I'm trying to like bring it all in.
Man.
So that's what I'll be doing all day today, is just bringing it all in, give myself some clarity and some focus. And I know that I'm excited for you to have that same opportunity of just having work orders and you know, for you, Lindsay, and just like getting everything situated for your business. And I really hope to see it grow and flourish, just like the seeds that you put in the ground.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Plant them and water them. And
Yep.
all I got to say is thank you for being so supportive of, you know, of your man, and giving him because it's a lot of time, right? It's a fine balance between family and all the research. And man, it's a brutal, but we're all trying to like work towards the greater good for our families and generational wealth down the road. But there's short-term hits sometimes that we're taking to bring people information and to get it out there. And it's not, just doesn't come by osmosis. Like it, you know, you got to dig.
Yep.
12 hours a day, man. We fall asleep listening to crypto. We wake up listening to crypto. Crypto is we are like research or reading. I mean, our computers are open all the time. And we're not, I mean, if I'm in the kitchen, I'm like you said, you need some music to light your soul on fire. You need to like get that jazz and the energy too. But make no mistake about it, I'm listening to white papers. I'm listening to, I mean, it's yeah. It's a lot.
Amen.
But it's if you can anchor in to something that lights you up to get out of bed in the morning, even if it's tough some days. Like even the most dopamine dripping jobs don't drip 24/7. You know, you got to find some motivation there. And that's where coming in with a good, healthy, strong partnership comes in. You know, he needs support. I'm there to support him. I need support. He's there to support me. We're both self-sufficient. We're both independent. But at the end of the day, we're strong enough for each other to be there for each other. It's really important.
I love it.
Dynamite. Love it.
Dynamite.
Lots of love around here, guys.
Yeah, I love it.
It's all about. It's what it's all about.
That's right.
All right, so get out of here, buddy.
I'm going to drop you guys down. All right, you guys. Awesome show. It's really refreshing, you guys. Go be great today. Much love, everyone, for watching live on the Replay Gang. Thank you, Lindsay. Vibra Farms, her and her husband are doing great things in this community, and they're just growing and growing, and they're in a great place to teach you guys. They are leaders in our community. I appreciate them. Here's an outro video for the show tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We got Vibra, Goo God coming on the show. You guys have a great day. Later.
Welcome to the shit show, coming at you live. Crypto dreams, dancing ready to dive. Ethereum imminent, heartbeat in the night. Magic carpet ride, reaching freaky heights. Turn up the volume, throw cash in the air. Vibra Finance crew showing no despair. The money, funny money stacking tall. Riding the waves till the crypto calls. Pulse chain is screaming, feel the vibration. Blasters run wild, sparking a sensation. Anki's having fun, chasing alien dreams. Rhythm in the dark, tearing at the seams. PTGC, UFO lights up the sky. Titan X roaring, let's reach for the high. The queen feeling every pulse beat. Alien tailspin.